discuss about the new chapter that is called as national symbols and national integration. What is the meaning of national symbols and what is the meaning of national integration? So national symbols in the sense we are remembering national anthem, national bird, national animal, then national emblems, national flag. So these are all the things we are remembered in a national symbols. So these are all the national symbols helps us to know our Indian culture and heritage. So it is reflect our Indian culture and heritage. So like this way, each and every nation has its their own national symbols. So like this way, so it is useful to create the patriotism, national integrity, and we already know about the patriotism, the national integrity. So these are all we got from the national symbols. So when we are celebrate our national festivals like an Independence Day, Republic Day, so these are all the time we are remember our national symbols. So it is helpful to know about our country. So like this way, national anthem also one of the best thing and a symbol we got from India. So this national anthem in the sense we are remembering Jana Gana Mana. So this Jana Gana Mana, it is called as a national anthem. So this national anthem we are adopted or it was created at the time of 1911 and it was created by Rabindranath Tagore. And we already know about Rabindranath Tagore. So this Rabindranath Tagore wrote the Jana Gana Mana at the time of 1911. So which language it was? So it is in a Bengali language. So this Jana Gana Mana, it's completely in a Bengali language. It was created by Rabindranath Tagore. So first, when Rabindranath Tagore wrote this song, on that time it has a 5 stanzas. How many stanzas it was? 5 stanzas. In that first stanza only we are adopted as a national anthem. So this first stanza. So while we are singing, see we used to sing in a 52 seconds. The time duration of the first stanza or time duration of the national anthem in the sense of we are used to call as 52 seconds, 48 to 52 seconds. Like this way, this national anthem, some of the occasions we are used to sing a first and a last line only. First and a last line. So first and the last line in the sense what is the time duration? So within a 20 seconds we are completed the first and the last line. Like this way, this national anthem was adopted in a Indian Constituent Assembly at 24th January 1950. So while singing the song, we are followed some of the rules and regulations. So while singing, it should be flawless pronunciation and standing erect in a discipline while singing the song. Like this way, if you show the disrespect or while hindering the song, it is considered as a cognizable offence. So that we should give a respect to the national anthem. So dear students, every nation has its own national flag. Like this way, India also has its own national flag. There are 2 important features we got from our national flag. So what are those? So it's a proof of freedom, patriotism, unity and allegiance. And every citizen moved heartily when the flag is raised on the pole. Every citizen moved heartily when the flag is raised on the pole. So these are the 2 important features we got from Indian national flag. Like this way, the Indian national flag, it has a own description and it has a own uniqueness. So what is the description of the tricolored national flag of India? In the sense, we are remembering tricolor. Tricolor in the sense we found 3 important colors. Saffron, it is in a top position. White, it is in a middle position or the center position. And the green in a bottom position. So like this way, this tricolored national flag should be 3:2 length and breadth. The ratio of the national flag, length and breadth of a ratio of national flag in the sense we are remembering 3:2 and 3 colored strips in a equal proportion. So what we can find there? Saffron, white and green. So these are the 3 colored stripes in a equal proportion. This flag should be cotton or the silk. It should be in a cotton or silk and this flag should be hand woven. It is not should be a machine made. It should be in a hand woven, and the thread also hand spun. We should use the handmade spun like this way in a saffron, white and green. So these are the three important colors. In a white strip or the middle of the white strip we found the blue colored wheel. Blue colored wheel. So this blue colored wheel, it was a 24 spokes. It was a 24 spokes. So these are the description we got from a Indian national flag. See, here as our Indian national flag is appeared on your screen. Please observe this. So there are a saffron color, white color and green color. The middle of the white color or the white description. Middle of the white description we found the blue colored wheel. So this blue colored wheel, it was a 24 spokes. This flag should be hand woven, and this thread also should be hand spun, and it should be in a cotton or the silk. Don't use the plastic flag. And there are some of the rules and regulations, and there are the uniqueness of the national flag we can find there. So what are those? So what we observed, this tricolored national flag, it has its own uniqueness. So all the three colors and blue colored wheel, it is also own uniqueness. So what are those? So already we know that the saffron color, it is in a top position, so the white color in a center position or the middle position, and the green color we found in a bottom position, and the blue colored wheel, it is in a white script, we found in a middle of the white script. Like this way, this is saffron color, it indicates the selflessness and sacrifices. Selflessness and sacrifices. And the white color, it indicates the truth and purity. We already know the meaning of those: selflessness, sacrifices, truth, purity. Like this way, green color, it indicates the faith, fertility and prosperity. This faith, fertility and prosperity, especially it was come from some of the sectors what we call as agriculture and industry sector. So in these agriculture and industry sector, we found the faith, fertility and prosperity. So this blue colored wheel, it was indicates the constant movement and progress, and this blue colored wheel, it was a 24 spokes. Once you observe neatly, or we should keen observation, we got the 24 spokes. In that we found the 24 spokes. It is completely in a blue color, and it blue colored wheel, it was engraved from the Ashoka pillar. So where we got Ashoka pillar? So this Ashoka pillar we got from a Saranath. We got from a Saranath, and this blue colored wheel, it was in a white color script or middle of the white color script. And there are some of the rules and regulations of the national flag. So dear students, there are some of the rules of the national flag. It was appeared on your screen. Please observe carefully. So there is a first rules: the flag should not be dirty or torn. The flag should not be dirty or the torn. And second one, while hoisting the national flag, the saffron color should be displayed at the top. The saffron color always displayed at the top. Sometimes there are hoist the green color at the top. So don't hoist like this. So we should hoist our national flag. The saffron should be in a top position. Should not hoist any other flag to height of the national flag. So we cannot hoist any other flag to the height of the national flag. So always the national flag should be in a high position. So we found many of the flags like this in a Karnataka flag also we got there, and BJP, Congress and some of the political parties flags also we got there. So don't hoist these kind of the flags to the height of the national flag. Should be raised till the tip of the pole and hoisted. So while hoisting the national flag, whenever you hoist, it is should be till the tip of the pole. It should be till the tip of the pole while hoisting the national flag. Always the flag should be hoisted after the sunrise. Remove the flag before the sunset and keep it folded. See, when we are hoisting the national flag, we should maintain the time duration. So what is the time duration? So we hoist the national flag after the sunrise. After the sunrise only we have power to hoist the national flag, and we should remove the flag before the sunset. We should remove the flag before the sunset, and when we are removed, we should keep it folded and don't throw it wherever. Okay, some of the members they are throwing wherever. So it is the cognizable offense. So don't throw the flag wherever, and should hoist the flag to half of its height during the national mourning. Some of the occasion, some of the morning, national mourning time, we cannot hoist the national flag till the tip of the pole. We should not hoist the national flag till the tip of the pole. We should hoist the flag should be half of its height. Half of its height. Then while walking, the flag should be held in a right hand. Held in a right hand. So whenever we walk, sometimes we from the march past, other time we are using our national flag. See, whenever you walk, other time the national flag should be in a right hand. The flag should not touch the ground at any moment. The flag should not touch to the ground at any moment. We should maintain like that. And plastic flag should not be used. We cannot use the plastic flag. See, some of the occasions what we can find there, the Independence Day or Republic Day, on that time some of the students they are hold some of the plastic flags. So don't purchase the plastic flag, and the plastic flag should not be used. So dear students, please observe our national emblem. It's a true version or the base version of the Ashoka pillar. So it is in a Saranath. In that we found the 4 lions. So these 4 lions, so it is called as a lion base. So lion base of a Saranath. In that, so these 4 lions are standing on a platform facing 4 direction and back facing each other. In that we found 4 Ashoka Chakra, or else we called as 4 wheels. Between the wheels we found some of the animals images. So what are those animal images? So we found elephant, bull, horse and lion. So these are the 4 important animal images we can found between the wheels. So like this way, so this lion base especially we got from a Saranath. Saranath ne Ashoka pillar. So what we observe these wheel. So this wheel we can found in a national flag also. In a white strip of our national flag we found the Ashoka Chakra, or else we used to call as a wheel of Dharma. See, this wheel base is known as a wheel of Dharma. So this national emblem, it was adopted at the time of 26th January 1950. So Indian Constitution, it was adopted at the time of 26th January 1950. In that we found one of the statement or the line from a Mandakopanishad. Line from a Mandakopanishad. So what is the line? The Satyameva Jayate. Satyameva Jayate. This line we got from a Mandakopanishad. This line also we got from our national emblem. So this lion base of Saranath is our national emblem. Like that we found our national animal and national bird. So with this national emblem we found our national animal and a national bird. Yes, the next session we are going to learn about the national animal and the national bird with that national integration. Yes, today we learned many things from this lesson. So what is our national symbols, what is the national flag, what is the uses of national flag, and what is our national emblem. Yes, thank you.